What's up, Domino community? I'm DominoERDMANN. I'm a 19-year-old Domino artist from Germany, and today I want to talk about the strangest places where I have built dominoes. So, I can't live without dominoes, and that's why I love to build in the craziest places. For me, it's like a challenge to set up as many dominoes as possible in a very unusual building environment. So without further ado, I would like to present to you my top 5 strangest building places. Enjoy! Number 5. Building on a surfboard. My family and I love to spend our holidays by the sea, so I guess it's not very surprising that I had the idea to build dominoes on a surfboard. The difficulty while doing that are the waves. Most of the time they are harmless, but sometimes they are really big waves and you never know when they are going to arrive. It's like a race against time to complete your project before the next big wave hits you. That's why I recommend filming the entire time, because fails can happen anytime. Also, you have to be extremely careful that the dominoes won't fall into the water. I almost lost a few because they are not floating. All in all, building on a surfboard is one of the most challenging ways to set up dominoes, but it's also a lot of fun. Number 4. Building between Smurfs. One of my first videos had the theme Smurfs. I wanted to include all these little Smurf figures that I collected in a little setup. But I had that great idea to set up all the figures first, and after that I tried to make a domino project around it. As you can see, I have quite a lot of Smurfs, so after setting those up, I didn't really have any space left to build dominoes. Additionally, the floor wasn't smooth because I put a blanket underneath the Smurfs. Since I couldn't upside from the ceiling, I had to build the whole project while sitting on this small wooden cabinet. That was just as uncomfortable as it looks, and it took quite a long time. So my tip for you is, before starting to build a project, please always think about which order makes the most sense. Otherwise, you will learn it the hard way, like I did. Number 3. Building in a hardware store. Yes, you heard that right. I also built dominoes in a hardware store. Now you probably ask yourself why, but there is a very simple explanation for that. In 2014, I went to a hardware store to choose a new flooring for my room, and of course it had to be perfect for dominoes. So I took 10 stones to the store to test each floor. A good floor should be perfectly smooth and not too slippery. I did receive a few strange looks, but it was definitely worth it because now I have a very nice floor for building. Number 2. Building in cities. Visiting other places is even more fun if you take a few dominoes with you. You can build a small project in front of the most famous sites or other special places. I guarantee you that you will always remember these moments. I will, for example, never forget how surprised people looked when I took out a bag with dominoes on the Eiffel Tower in Paris. Don't let yourself be distracted by it and just do your own thing, because then you will get a very special holiday video. Number 1. Building underwater. My absolute favorite project, and also the most complex one, was building in a swimming pool in a depth of 4 meters. I love diving, and one day my dad and I wondered if it would be possible to set up dominoes underwater. It quickly turned out that normal dominoes wouldn't work because they aren't heavy enough, so another solution had to be found. That's why my father and I made the underwater dominoes ourselves. After much testing, we found out that the dominoes only topple perfectly when they are weighted. At the end, we made about 100 dominoes. The difficulty with the project was that I only had air for 1 hour. In addition, I had to move very slowly because otherwise the dominoes would have fallen too early because of the currents that I produced while moving. And of course, I didn't have the swimming pool for myself, and the other swimmers also steered up the water. All in all, this project was so much fun to make, and it was something really unique that I will never forget. The effort that went into producing this video definitely paid off. In my opinion, building in strange places is super cool. The possibilities are endless because you can build wherever and whenever you want. It's also a very good way to train how to be patient, because it can take quite a long time until you manage to build even a small project. Fails do happen, and it can be quite exhausting if it doesn't work like you imagined it. But if you have an idea and you think it's impossible to realize it, don't give up right at the beginning. It can be tough sometimes, but in the end the result will be amazing. So now my question for the H5 Domino community is, what is your strangest building place? Let me know down below in the comments, and I'll see you later. Bye!
DominoERDMANN, I absolutely loved your video. It was so cool to see all of the places that you've built and the challenges and lessons that you've learned from building on various surfaces. I always bring a bag of dominoes with me when I travel, and it's so much fun to just build and then have like a background that's really nice of wherever you went, and you can remember that forever. So thank you. And to the Domino community, what's the strangest place that you've built dominoes? Let us know, and I'll see you later.